some pictures when you've done?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Or a link to your thing?
Yeah, I can give you some pictures, yeah, no problem. If you just give me one sec. What is up guys, Skyview here, and today we took a trip to Paul S Winson Coaches in Loughborough, and this is how people should react when auditors approach. Check it out. So given the reception we had down at Kia, which we're still in the process of dealing with, hopefully that video will go back up soon. If it doesn't, then we will re-upload it with any violations edited out, and you'll see what we're talking about. For those who have seen the video, we got quite a sort of confrontational reception there, and a guy who didn't want to be filmed decided it'd be a good idea to walk up to a man with a camera, which is always clever. But his main issue appeared to be the way we were dressed. So today we've come out dressed a little bit differently. Do a bit of a wander about and see if we still get a frosty reception from people now that we're dressed in a bit more professional, would you say, attire? Yeah. Just like the Kia video, we brought our friend along for the ride. So at this point, as we always do, we try to let people know that we're going to be sending a drone up so that they don't get alarmed. Now unfortunately we couldn't get the attention of somebody on site, so we decided to give them a call, and the lady who answered the phone, very polite, very courteous, absolutely no problem. Check it out. Just announce ourselves, I don't really want to step onto their property.
Paul Winson Coaches.
Hi, yeah, you're at the Loughborough site?
Yes?
Yeah, we're just in the area, we're just doing some filming. I don't want to step onto your site, so I'm just calling to let you know that in about 5 to 10 minutes we're going to be sending a drone over the property to film from above. So I just need you to let know, whoever needs to let know, so that, you know, obviously they don't get alarmed by the drone.
Okay, no problem. I'll go tell the boss.
No worries, thanks very much.
Alright,
cheers, bye-bye. So she's going to go tell the boss, which means somebody may come out to us, but we'll just give it 5 minutes just in case, because the last thing we want to do is alarm anybody. These are all still school operator ones. You can tell they've got a little sign in the window that says these are public service vehicles. It's interesting what these ones are though. These don't have any. I'm assuming these are long. I'm going to assume, yeah.
And it says it on the top, Paul Winson.
Yeah, I'm going to assume these are like the sort of private coaches, you know, what you'd book out for a holiday or whatever. I would take that guess, to be honest. That Mercedes one's nice. Don't know what they're doing down there. See if we can see. Are these going to pull out, do you reckon?
Probably the market. Looks like storage.
I don't know, but we can have a look and see if they're... See if we get any movement, because some people are interested in buses. Like to see them moving about, doing what they do. Especially when they're quite unique buses, you know. Let's go around that side, we might get a closer view of that Mercedes one. Step forward, get a closer view. That one is really nice. I do really like that one. I wonder if Mercedes is a new thing, or if it's like a relatively old thing. I don't know. But I do like this one here. Yeah. Now at this point, we get approached by some guys that work there. And this is how you do it. They were polite, respectful, courteous, and professional throughout our interaction. So if anybody's watching this, take note. This is how you do it. Don't be surprised when people turn up to film your business. Industry is interesting to so many people. Certainly don't come out quoting legislation that you don't understand. We do. This is what we do. We understand all the legislation and always operate within the legal framework. Certainly don't come out mob-handed trying to intimidate us, because we don't get intimidated when we're working. This is absolutely how you should do it, and every other company we visit, take note of how these guys handle it. Absolute respect to these guys. Smaller than the others, don't you think? Yeah. It is a lot smaller than the others. No, we're good, mate. Just filming. Just doing a bit of filming, just looking at the Mercedes one. Seems a lot smaller than the others.
Yeah. Are you going up with a drone?
Yeah.
Can we have some pictures when you've done?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
A link to your thing.
Yeah, I can give you some pictures, yeah, no problem. If you just give me 1 sec. I did put it in here.
Perfect day, isn't it?
It is, it's going to be good for the drone. Give me a second, then we'll find it. In a minute. Yeah, we're just going to take it off. We're going to take it off from public, because some people get funny about taking it off from their land. So, you know, we wouldn't take it off from anyone's land without sort of permission, you know. But yeah, we'll tend to go.
You can do if you want, if it's safe.
Yeah? Yeah, all right, nice one. Yeah, we'll do that then. We'll. Here you go. If you take one of these, that's got a QR code.
All right.
So if you just get your camera on that on your phone, it'll take you to the YouTube channel, and if you go on the About section, you'll find our email address there, and just email there and ask for the footage, and not a problem. Yeah, we'll happily, not an issue. We'll yeah, if you don't mind us taking off from there. Yeah,
no problem.
Yeah,
Come in here or whatever, just you'll be all right.
Yeah, all right, mate, nice one. We'll come around that way, and where would you say, about this area here?
Yeah, in this corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, do what cars are.
All right, mate, nice one. We'll come around now. All right, cheers, buddy. So, it appears that Paul S Winson actually quite happy for you to film. They're quite like showing off what to do.
Didn't even bat an eyelid.
Didn't bat an eyelid, no. And then we go to Kia, and we get told, you know, you can't film us, you can't do this, you can't do that. And these guys, oh yeah, come on site, happy for you to do it. Not a problem, you know. This is why I like guys like this.
Yeah.
And they'll even let us take off from their site, even though we weren't going to go on, you know. So yeah, this would be a new one for us. So we'll just stay nice and careful. This one looks like it's being redone, doesn't it, this one? Yeah. So if that one's being redone, that's the car wash over there. Ah, be interested. Is that about it?
Yeah.
There's nothing above us. Yeah, sound. Anywhere here, sound.
Oh, you see them now, don't you? Where, you know, like fireworks at London.
Yeah.
When they're doing all them pictures in the sky.
Yeah.
Well,
Same sort of thing.
phenomenal.
I mean, ours has got like stabilizers in it and all sorts that keeps it steady. So the footage you get's really, really stable. And like the photographs as well, they're all like high definition. Everything's high def. So, and the video's like 4K. So it comes in like really, really clear. We've had some places say to us like, oh, could you just check this part of the roof because we think there's something like busted on there. Can you just have a look for us and stuff like that? It's well funny. But this is why we do it. Just come out, see what we can see.
Yeah.
Some of it's fun. Some of it we get a bit of trouble. Yeah. But the thing is, as long as we know we're working within legislation, it's not a lot anybody can really do about it. But that's why we announced ourselves when we came in, because we didn't want to step onto the land, not even to go there, because sometimes people are just like, get off, you know, don't come on. This time around it's a bit more like, well, we'll ring them up first, just let them know, don't panic, there's a drone going over, so, you know, we don't want to alarm anyone or stop anyone working or anything. Yeah.
I thought you were expecting a helicopter.
We are.
Kinda.
What sort of altitude can we go up to?
Legally this one can go up to 120 metres,
Yeah.
so about 400 feet. Anything above that, then you've got to get authorisation from like the CAA.
Yeah.
So, but we don't bother with that, we stay below that.
Yeah, just stay below it,
Yeah. And usually we'll have like, some people are like, you can't fly a drone within, because they'll quickly Google, and the first thing that comes up on drone laws and where you can fly says you can't fly within 50 metres, buildings, people, all that sort of stuff. But that only applies to a 250 gram and above drone. It doesn't apply to this one. This one's 249 gram.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, have you got a license? And it's like, well, I don't need a license as such. I need an operator ID and a flyer ID, which, you know, I've done all the theory tests for. I've got them.
I mean, I'm a pilot. I fly light aircraft.
Oh yeah.
Times the air traffic controllers come on with a drone moving, especially around East Midlands and Derby.
So you know your stuff then when it comes to
not
air
with
stuff.
drones, but certainly air traffic.
Well, to be fair, a lot of the legislation that applies to drones, you know, like the air navigation order, for example, things like that, they still apply to drones anyway, even unmanned. So when people are saying to us like, you know, you can't fly here, you can't do this, and they start challenging us while we're in flight, that could potentially endanger the aircraft. And that's an offence, even though it's an unmanned 250 gram drone. Doesn't matter. It's still the same same legislation. It's about here, yeah. Yeah. Right.
If you're from the East Midlands or just passing through, you will have seen Paul S Winson Coaches on the road at some point, I guarantee. They're one of the leading coach operators from the East Midlands. Paul S Winson's vehicles range between 24 and 80 seater coaches, and they all have the most up-to-date safety and comfort in mind. They have ABS, ASR, and even rollover crash protection bars and seatbelts. Their fleet consists of a wide range of different vehicles, including wheelchair accessible coaches, double-deckers, single-deckers, touring coaches, and even midi cruisers. All coaches have air conditioning, and the executive vehicles even have DVD players, monitors, toilets, drinks machines, refrigerators, reclining seats, and armrests. The company itself has over 40 years of service in passenger transportation and remained a wholly owned family-run business. The company aims to provide the highest standard, and it's one of the few elite members of the Guild of British Coach Operators. So that's it for our visit to Paul S Winson. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, massive respect to the guys for letting us do what we do. Hopefully we can do a return visit, maybe garner some more information. Maybe even get an interview with a member of staff, who knows? We'll see what happens. But for now, stay safe and we'll catch you in the next one.